We are now in Virgo season, and the mercurial sign is not cutting us any slack. September, we are all collectively held up to higher standards as many of the transits this month focus on inner work and introspection. The month starts with your ruling planet, Mars, in opposition to the outer planet Neptune. These two happen in your 6th and 12th house, shining a light on your mental health and self-care routine. Try to give yourself a break, even if it makes it harder for you to be comfortable with the idea. Mars in the 6th has a tendency to burn our bodies out, and having that opposition with Neptune in the 12th symbolizes physical exertion affecting your mental state. Don't be too strict with yourself, especially if you are doing it to prove a point. Know that there is always more time to achieve whatever it is that you want to. Neptune in the 12th makes for big dreams that almost seem impossible, but part of that stems from some projects taking more time than others. Let go of any expectations and just do the work. The universe will not deny you what is already yours. Another important transit this month is the conjunction between 2 points in the Moon's orbit. Black Moon Lilith and the North Node will be joining each other in your 3rd house of communication. This calls attention to the way you deliver your opinions to others. There's a tendency to believe that your way may sometimes be superior. While that can be true to your own experience and how you navigate life, different people have different needs, and it's foolish to assume you hold the truth at all times. Lilith speaks of our psyche's repressed side, and this kind of attitude could likely stem from some sort of insecurity in your own way of living. Sometimes when we doubt ourselves, we can resort to taking that out on other people. While the most common method of doing this is through anger, Lilith has a different way of tackling these issues. She is the spirit within us that defies and diminishes external ideas to exalt her own beliefs. This can be very useful when dealing with people trying to take away your own freedom of speech, but it's wrong to assume that everyone is trying to do that. Be careful with being too defensive. Broadening your horizons is needed. Lilith also plays a significant role in another transit this month. The lunar relative will be part of a grand trine between Mercury and Saturn in all air signs. This connects your 3rd, 7th and 11th house, emphasizing how you handle difficult situations with people. There's a slight tendency to want to explore the more scholarly aspects of the world and connect with like-minded people. It could be challenging if you look for wisdom in specific places. Truth is, wisdom is everywhere, and you can learn from anyone if you are willing to listen. The problem is subscribing to a particular set of beliefs that elevates certain people and diminishes others. The challenge here is to be more open and less judgmental of other people's intellect. Life experience is often more valuable than 1,000 books, and you won't know what somebody had to deal with until you ask or give them the space to share. Watch out for a moral superiority complex, as it could make your life more problematic in the long run. This new lunar cycle also brings attention to the mundane aspects of your life. You may be on a profound quest for spiritual evolution, but neglecting the unseen realm's physical nature, your thoughts, feelings, etc., will make some attempts for self-betterment incomplete. It's time to get back on a routine, meal prep, and most importantly, help others do the same. There's a collective nature to evolution, and only taking care of ourselves won't be enough if we want to go further down the path of enlightenment. This is not the most fun new moon by any means, but it's indispensable. This moon will also be trine with Uranus, who's transiting your 2nd house, closely associating your finances to these issues. Stay mindful of material distractions, and don't be too careless with your expenses. Being conservative with both your money and energy will go a long way in this cycle. The month ends with a full moon in Pisces happening in your 12th house. This will conclude this cycle, and all the processing that will need to take place may cause some mental instability. Neptune also influences this full moon via conjunction by sign, so expect a bit of information overload. Avoid trying to muscle your way through it, as it could cause even more significant strain. Just give in to the general vibe. 12th house also tends to instigate a feeling of loneliness, but be assured that this is not a process you are battling on your own. Support is near if you are willing to look for it. Thank you so much for watching. Please give us a thumb up if you liked the video. Subscribe our YouTube channel not to miss the next video horoscope. Visit our website GoToHoroscope.com, where you can find actual horoscope for today. Download our apps from Google Play and App Store to have your daily horoscope always on hand.